Hello, Tatum here, and welcome back to day 31 of my summer heat challenge. Today we are working to swim strong. Not a swimmer? No worries. Upper body and core strength are still essential to everyday life. We'll open up with a plyometric drill that will help with the race start off the blocks, creating power and explosiveness. It will also help to quicken and lengthen your flip turn push off the wall. I've added strength exercises that will also help with hip mobility, swim reach, follow through, and core stability. This is a dryland strength, but you'll feel like you stepped out of the pool, so grab a towel and let's turn up the heat.
Welcome back. It's day 31 of our summer heat challenge, and I'm super excited with the Olympics going on and with it being summer and triathlons back in the swing. I have my mind on swimming. So today is a swim strong workout. If you're not a swimmer, don't worry. You'll have great core and upper body strength after this workout. So stick with me, stay here. You're gonna enjoy the mix up today. Equipment wise, goodness, I have 25 pounds for chest press, a ball to do my chest press on. If you don't have a ball, you'll do it from the floor or a bench. And for weights, 8s, 10s, and a 15. So a little bit lighter for some of this today. We're gonna get started. Let's just start with one arm circle up and around, just swinging and loosening up here, getting that blood flowing. There you go. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, up and around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let's do double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's reverse that. Single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm already sweating. It's so hot today. Here we go. Big arms up and backstroke. Double arm backstroke. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna come down to the ground. We're gonna thread that needle through. I want you to go 1, reach up, rotate. 2, reach up, rotate. And head down to the floor. Shoulder, reach overhead. Press that arm that's on the floor in, and the top one. We're pushing into the floor now. And breathe. Couple more big breaths for me. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's walk it back in gently. One more reach. And let's turn around, other side. We're gonna thread that needle. 1, reach up, rotate. 2, and again, reach all the way through. Temple to floor, head to floor here. Reach that arm overhead. Push both arms or the back of the palm here and the top over here into the floor, and find your breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Give me another big breath. Let's gently walk that arm up overhead, in and reach up. Good. Stand back up here. We're just gonna come up and swing with a little twist here and bring those arms up overhead. That's it. Get a little rotation through the core. We have a lot of that in swimming, right? Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg swings forward and back. Let's try to find our balance. If you need to hold on to a chair or a bench, that's perfectly fine, but let's try to find our balance and stability here. Stabilize, as we're gonna need it through a lot of these exercises today. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Other side, same thing. Draw that stomach in, draw the navel in, whoo, and up and find the balance. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna cross the body now. We'll just do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're quickly running out of time. Across the body, find that core strength here and balance. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Give me a lunge. We're gonna go deep lunge with a reach, open up. Take another step, reach, open up. We have some plyometrics to start. This is going to help us with pushing off the wall. When we're doing our turns in the water in the pool. Here we go, 5 seconds. We're gonna streamline arms overhead and do a little squat jump. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds, getting as high as you can here. Jump, keep those arms right up against your ears. Good streamline. We're gonna have a good amount of rest here. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, good. 45 seconds rest. So this is our workout. We're all good here. We have 3 more of these, and then we'll turn it over. 35 seconds. You can march in place, but we're gonna rest because I want you to really, really work on this push off here. All right, I want you to think about pushing off that wall on those turns or taking off the block, all right? So when you take off from the block and go as well, you've got to be able to push out there. So this is why we're working on this. This is why we're resting a little bit more than we do, because it's not about the calorie burn right now. It's about that plyometric. It's about that push off. So I want you to have the rest. And we're going in 5 seconds. Find that streamline. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Really push, really point those toes, jump up, land soft with the knees. Get as high as you can. Think about power. Strength, visualize yourself jumping off the starting block. 3, 2, and 1, all right? Picture that quick release off the wall. All right, good job. 30 seconds. If you wanna march around, go ahead, but I want you to take it down. I want those legs ready. Just hang in there with me. We'll get that heart rate up. We'll go right into core after this. Good core strength. Whew. All right, 15 seconds. And 10, get ready. I want you to visualize, even if you're not a swimmer, this is great work for you, okay? Good power and strength here. Here we go, streamline it. Arms tight across, near your ears here. There you go, let's go, push. I want you to give it your all. We have enough rest to get the most out of this. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, good. Really explode. Think about exploding there. All right. I believe we have one more. Just walk it off. Let that heart rate come down. You can control it. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 25 seconds. Last one. You're gonna give it everything you've got. No holding back. I've given you the rest for a reason. All right? Usually we move. We'll move at the end for heart rate. I'll have a finisher for you where we'll jump rope and we'll move. I forgot to mention jump rope and a band for today too, but we'll keep moving at the end. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Push. That's it. Come on. Get as high as you can. Explode. You're powerful. You're strong. You're an athlete. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Good job. We have a minute's rest and we're going into our workout. I've got weights here, so we're going to take a rest here and that's fine. For our first one, we have a farmer's carry overhead. We're going to do one arm. We're going to do 2 sets. So we're going to go through the right side of our body when we have the split unilateral work, and then we'll go through the rest. All right. 30 seconds. Grab a sip of water. We'll stick with the right side today on this first set, and then we'll move into the left. All right, that was a good intro. Feeling good, feeling awake, feeling alive, and ready to go. All right, 14 seconds. I want you to grab and load with somewhat of a heavy weight that you can stabilize right up over that shoulder. I'm going right arm. We're gonna start with this right set. We're going to do a heel to toe walk here, okay? Heel to toe. We've got to really stabilize through the core with the shoulder as well, especially through the core. Everything follows, right? If I get loose and wobbly, there goes my weight overhead from my shoulder up. So nice and tight here, little steps at a time, heel to toe. Stay with that right arm. We'll get to that left one after we get through one circuit here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have a half. Get up here. I'm going to use a 15-pound weight. You can use just a 5, 8, 10, maybe no weight at all. Let's go with that right knee up, right arm up. We're going to push off of that forearm up onto our hand here and lift those glutes. Weight stays over the shoulders. Find yourself back at the ground. It's a quick segment here. Here we go. And up, back down. See how quickly you can move, but with control. Really extend those hips. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna find our right side plank here. Right side plank. You can do this with a knee down. Here we go. Elbow under shoulder. Have this one bent 90 degrees. The knee on the floor. Here we go. You're gonna just do a little kick here. Forward, hip extension, hip flexion, back and forth. Just a little. If that is too easy for you, you find your high plank and work it. There you go. Keep those shoulders stacked, hips forward. No leaning forward or back as I focus here. Small little movement here. Think about your kick. Good. When we breathe in the water, we're on our side, right? Kicking. All right, high plank with an alternating arm and leg lift. It's like your bird dog. I'll show you the alternative then. So here, we're in a high plank. We're gonna lift that left arm, right leg, set it down. Draw that stomach in, squeeze, lift right and left. If that's too hard, work your bird dog here from a quadruped position and do the same lift. You got it. Each one, very beneficial, very good. There you go. Lift, small lift, don't worry. Too much squeeze, draw in. Just think about stabilizing. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Hollow rock. I'm gonna grab my band on this and hold it and activate my shoulders a bit. Here we go. Get tight, nice tight on the band. If you don't have the band, don't worry about it. But we're rocking, making this hollow core here, drawing that stomach in nice and tight, pulling that band, giving it a lot of tension. There you go. 10 seconds. Keep those shoulders down. 8, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We went through that quick. 20 seconds to go. Same thing through. You've got this, okay? We have 10 seconds rest in between. If you want to keep working, keep working. I'll kind of cue you on that. All right, farmer carry here. Toe, heel to toe. Oh, left side. Don't forget your other side. I automatically go with my strong side here. Here we go, heel to toe. Left arm stacked, left shoulder stacked. Weight right over that shoulder. Now, if you're feeling wobbly, stop. Draw in here. Pull that navel in and up. Good, that's it. Nice and sturdy. Slow and steady wins the race here. Good control. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, great job. We're gonna pick up our weight for our half get-ups. Left knee up, left arm up, with weight or no weight. Here we go. Use that forearm. Come to a seated position here, up onto that hand. Lift those hips. This foot is down. I'm not on my toes here. Foot is completely down. I'm pushing those hips up, extending all the way towards the ceiling. Back down. There you go. See how many you can get in here. There we go. And up. Woo! I'm already sweating. I'm not sure what the rest of this is gonna look like. 3, 2, and 1. You have 10 seconds if you want to get one more in. I'm gonna go for it here. Next one is our side plank. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Side plank either with a bent knee here, taking that leg forward and back, or high. You can lift this arm if you want. Extension and flexion. We can go up and down with this abduction, but in the pool, we're kind of in this position, right? So let's work on it. Let's get that strength. It's a small movement, forward and back. Lift those hips. 3, 2, and 1. You can keep working if you want. Here we go. High plank though. We're gonna alternate those leg lifts and arms. You can stay in your bird dog position and work the same thing. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift. Opposite arm and leg. Here we go. Draw in. Steady, steady, steady. Good. Try not to just drop your arm and leg once you get it up there. Sometimes people want to just swing it through and drop. I want control. I want you to stay squared off with those shoulders. We're nice and controlled. Draw in. Squeeze a glute. 3, 2, and 1. You can keep working for 10 seconds. I'm going to keep working. We're going into that hollow rock here. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab that band if you please. You can also do your hollow rock from here. If that's too hard, bring your feet in and do a little crunching roll for me here. A little rock with a little roll, a little rock and roll. There we go. I'm putting tension on this band. Ooh, got it. Shoulders down. Draw that core in, that stomach in. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna go a few extra seconds here if you want with me. If you were done and that was tough enough, go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, great job. 2 sets in, 3 sets to go here on this next one. It's our main set. We'll finish with jump rope and some plank kickback. So we'll get the heart rate up. We'll have a little fun at the end and isolate triceps a little. All right, 30 seconds to go, team. We are gonna use our band on this first one. So you wanna have a band nearby. We're also gonna do our chest press. So some bigger weights for that. That's not our second one though. I'm gonna use this for an RDL that we're gonna do where we open our hips and back. Let's see, what else? Pull back. So some 10s in here as well. For that one, just kind of line them up. All right, let's grab our band first. Get some tension. You get tension by grabbing closer in on the band. We're gonna do a pull apart here, shoulders down. Pull towards that chest, back out in front. Let's come to the top. We're gonna do a pull down. A pull up is really great for swimmers as well. Just working on the pull with the lats. And I know most of you don't have that capability for many reasons. So here we are, we're gonna pull this band down and apart, bring it back up. Come here, work back again with a pull apart. Good. Up overhead, down towards that chest, give it some tension. Out in front, pull it apart. Good. Up overhead, down, really squeeze down. There you go. And out. Whew, good job. 15 seconds rest here. Let me show you this. This is an RDL like we normally do here, right? Touching a chair, a wall, you'll want a little something to hold on to probably for this one. And what I'm gonna do is when I get here is I'm gonna rotate this hip and open up here, okay? Here we go. Touch down, rotate, open. You might be able to do it without touching. That'd be great if you can balance and do it, but I'm gonna hold on just to make sure I get a good open here, rotation. There you go. Feel that left hip and glute working as we rotate. Nice work. I debated on a small weight that you can hold here if you want, just add a little something. But first I want the balance, all right, and I want the movement down. And honestly, once you have those two, it's good work. Just open it. I can feel it. It's working. It's there. It's engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to go to the other side now. Here we go. Lift. Oh, this is not going to be my good side. A little tighter on this side. There we go. Down and touch. Open up as much as you can. It's not great on this side. Notice those differences. I have been working and working on foam rolling and stretching and activation. I will be bringing some new videos to you soon, at least in our Facebook. We'll see what else, maybe on YouTube in a different location here, not to mess up our challenges that are going on, but we will have some things posted for you. Good. First, get that RDL. First, just kind of come out to that tabletop position and then focus on opening up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternating chest press. The reason I'm using my ball today is for the instability Because as you know, or maybe don't know, in swimming, you're constantly rotating and having to remain really stable and strong through the core. So what we're gonna do here, glutes on, hips up, is we're gonna alternate this chest press. Make sure that your shoulders and head are supported, hips are up. We're just gonna alternate here. It's gonna wanna rock you side to side. You've gotta really squeeze the glutes. You've gotta draw the stomach in and up. The navel there, think about the navel. Your belly button, there you go. These are passing. This is not a single arm press. They're each moving at the same time, up and down like pistons here. Here we go. Now, if you don't have the ball, you're not able to do this within this instability, that's okay. Some of us might not even be here. So just doing this alternating press on the floor or a bench is good enough. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Pull back here. I want you to grab some lighter weight, 5, 8s, 10s. We're gonna do a, all right, here we go. We're gonna pull back here. Bring those weights back behind you as far as you can go. Bring it back down, up to the top, front arm raise, right there, okay? Lats here, thinking about that push through, that full push through there on your swim stroke to front delts here, working the shoulders. We're getting both things done here and accomplished in one exercise. Right up to shoulder height, back down, push back, finish that stroke nice and strong. The more strength we have there, the more we can grab that wall of water and really force it back behind us and propel ourselves forward, right? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. All right, this is a tough one. I am going to grab some weight. I really suggest that you try this one. There's 2 options. Lateral lunge to step in, lateral lunge to step in, or a Cossack squat with me, which is a little bit tougher. Here we go. We're gonna step out. You can stay with that lateral lunge. If this is too tough to get all the way down and come back up, I wanted to step, go ahead and do that lateral lunge, okay? That's fine. You're still getting good strength there. The thing I like about this one for a swimmer is that we're really bending low. We're getting a lot of mobility here in the hips and the joints and the ankle here as I press down, I come down low, which we need for our kicking. So I really like this, but it is okay if we are not there. This is kind of an advanced move. It takes a little work. So just feel free, you can even do a slide lunge maybe just to join us, or a lateral lunge with a step, okay? That's rest. So there's some options there. Don't worry about it, do what works for you, because you're gonna gain something from that. If you're doing it wrong, you're gonna get hurt. If you're not there yet, you're gonna get hurt. So stick with something that suits you. So maybe it's just a step lateral lunge. All right, we're back to exercise 1. Grab your band, pull down, or let's start with the pull apart, back towards the middle, up to the top, pull down. Good, that's it. Pull apart, up to the top, pull down. Good, we got it. Good, strong shoulders are important. Good, stable shoulders, I should say, when you're doing a lot of repetitive upper body movement with that swim, with that pull. There you go. And strong shoulders again, and back. Even for your backstroke, all of those things. Good stuff. Good. That's a rest. Nice work. All right, RDL. I could talk all day about this stuff. Again, we've been watching the Olympics, and this may be outdated someday when we see this again, but watching the Olympics and swimming, it just got me kind of excited. Here we go. We're gonna go into that left leg, RDL. Find your tabletop here. Then turn, open up the hips. Feel the glute and hip work as you open up. Woo! Good. Here we go. And I'm gonna grab a little weight. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna keep it up here by my side. As I oh, no, maybe not, maybe not. Rotate open, it's a lot tougher. And back up, probably need a lighter weight. And rotate, it's a little tough. Make sure you're stable there. I don't know if I can keep this up, we'll see. Down, rotate, back up. A lot harder. I feel like I'm using other muscles. I'm gonna put it down. Sometimes less is more, people, less is more. 3, 2, now I can feel it in my glute. I was working too hard to stabilize in other areas and I just couldn't feel it. Here we go, other side. So always be aware of that in anything we do. Cardio, open up. So I was starting to feel a lot of things go on as I was losing my balance a little bit, then feeling it here in this hip, which is what I'm really trying to work on. Woo, and opening up. This side is tight, so it takes more effort. This is where we're going to get into a lot of foam rolling, stretching, activation, because if we're tight, we're working way harder than we need to be. So we're going to work on some of that mobility, flexibility. Open up. Woo, good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Alternating chest press. If you have the ball, great. If you don't, no worries at all. Just alternate this press from the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Here you go. Head and shoulders on the ball. Hips up, boots on. Draw the navel in. You've got to have good stability. If you're not used to the ball, this is an advanced move. Again, maybe you start at the floor, then move to the bench. Even on the bench, you'll feel that tug a little bit more than the floor. And so you can work on drawing in, bracing, staying nice and stable. There you go. Start light with this, work up, just test yourself little by little. Don't just jump into this and hurt yourself. There we go. Squeeze the glutes. Find a good base here. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Awesome job. Pull back to front arm raise. Woo, runaway ball. Here we go. Finishing that stroke, pushing through again. I'm talking a lot of swimming stuff. If you're not into swimming, it doesn't matter. You're still getting strength. It's all good. Here we go. Pull back. Stand up. Give me a front arm raise, shoulder height with control, no swinging. Even here, it's not a swinging. If I do that, no strength. That's just momentum. I'm not doing any work there. So pull it back. Nice and slow. Stand up. Front arm raise, nice and control. You got it. You're doing awesome. You can tell I'm energized. I kind of, day 32 is a bike. We'll work on strength for cyclists. If you're not a cyclist, doesn't matter. It'll benefit you in your run, your walking, anything you're doing, it's strength. And it'll be a good mix up. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. We're going into that Cossack squat. Remember, you have options. You can slide with me. You can stay high with a slide. You can also step into that lateral lunge, okay? Up to you. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm going low. You can stay high. I want you to drive through that leg that's bent, okay? Really push. As you go to stand up, push through that leg. There you go. Notice how this toe comes off. It's out here so I can get this range. I can't get down to the floor like that if my foot stays flat. That's a lateral lunge. I have to bring it up. Or a lateral lunge slide to allow you to keep that foot down. I gotta pull those toes up, rock up onto that heel so I can get down to this. I want you to keep your chest up too. If you're collapsing way down here, you gotta keep a neutral spine. You need to stay tall, chest out. Face up here, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. One more round. Find your band. If you want a sip of water, take it. If you need more rest, take it. Here we go. Oops, I don't think I want to double this band up. Not quite there yet. Here we go. Pull it apart, out to the center, up overhead, pull down. A little more tension, grab it closer. If you need less tension, grab further out. Good control on this too. Everything is done slow, at least with what we're doing today. We did our power, a little plyometric at the front with those jumps. Now it's time to focus, concentrate on what you're feeling here. Pull apart, good, towards your chest, up overhead, front of the chest. And those elbows down, good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, grab that ball. Ooh, don't grab the ball. You can use a wall here too and do the same thing. All right, I'm just trying not to face back here so that you can see me. So 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So I'm gonna use the ball. Find that RDL. Maybe this time we try to open up without touching. Oh, I did it, huh? Maybe, just maybe. Try a couple. If you're not there, hold on. It's more important that you do the movement and you're able to open up than it is to falter on this balance too much and not get there, okay? Good. Down in that RDL. Open up the hips. Woo, feel that left hip working. You got it. I'm just thinking so much of that swim is a reach and a turn onto the side. So finding your strength in those positions is what you need, because you might be really strong here, but what's gonna get you further is that reach and being on your side, and it's gonna be faster. So getting comfortable there, finding your strength there is what we need. Good, come back up. Kick it back, RDL. I don't know that I'm probably stable enough to do this without holding on here, simply because of the tightness I have. And again, I cannot wait to get into all of this with you soon. I think during our next challenge, we're gonna have some things going on with that. That's it, come down. Get squared off, then focus on opening. Try not to do it all in one. You can flow if you're there, but I wanna make sure you get a good RDL and you feel the difference in that open. There you go, for that rotation. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, great job. You know what's next here, do you remember? Alternating chest press. Again, I've got the ball for the instability. When you get, once you've done some training and you find your core strength, here we go. We're working, head on the ball, hips up, press it out, alternate. Once you get all that going and you start to advance, you'll be able to do more things with instability. And it's a good challenge on the muscles and the nervous system, everything. Ooh, there's a lot going on. There you go. Slow and steady control. Glutes are tight. Glutes are on to their max. Hips are up. Navel is drawn in. I'm bracing too as well. And we're pushing. 3, 2, and 1. Good core strength there with the chest, all muscles being used and utilized in your swim. All right, pull backs. Oops, I put my weights up here. Grab those weights to front arm raise. 3, 2, and 1. Find your neutral back, bend over, hips back towards the wall. Arms hanging out, dangling out in front here. Just pull back, good control. High as you can go without pinching or hurting or feeling anything that doesn't feel right. Back down, here we go, pull back. Squeeze under those armpits, stand up. Front arm raise, shoulder height, good control. Notice the count, it's slow, it's controlled, it's all strength. There you go, 14 seconds here. Down, press back, oh, pull back, you got it, woo! And up, 5 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, rest. This is a longer workout today. I don't know if I mentioned it, so I hope you can stick with us. We're gonna get to jump rope here after this. It's our last one in this circuit. You've done well. Little different. I hope it challenged you. I'm having trouble talking. Up and down. You got one of those days. That's it. Let that rotate up onto that heel. Let those toes come up. If you're going low, keep the chest up. You're almost sitting up and down here. If that's too much, you're here. You're high and you're sliding side to side. Or you're doing a lateral lunge with your step. And that's even up higher. There you go. Oh, it feels good. There's a bit of a stretch in here, hand strength. You can do this without the weight. It's hard enough, just getting down to the ground and back up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, give me a smile. We're done with that. I need you to grab a jump rope. You can ghost rope if you and the rope are not friends. Okay with that? We have a minute on of jump rope. I'm gonna grab 8 pounds as well. I'm gonna just move and give myself some space here. I'm gonna grab my 8 pounds because we're gonna do a plank kickback. We're gonna have a plank with a kickback. If that's too much today, you can go to a quadruped position here and kick it back instead. If you want, you can stand up and just do your kickbacks from here, single arm alternating, because it is a full minute. So honestly, even after I said that, I would tell you to go to a quadruped, go down. That way you have some support and you're not feeling it in your core. We've done a lot of core today. Probably don't want to be bent over too long. You might start to feel that. All right, 3, 2, and 1. It's a minute jump rope, skipping, jumping, hopping, jumping jacks, whatever you want here with the jump rope. 1 minute. Get those shoulders moving. If you are not using a rope, that is perfectly fine, but don't just hop. I want those shoulders and arms rotating, exaggerated a bit, okay? Make sure you're moving the upper body as well. Good, that's it. You can skip, all right? You can do high knees. Whatever you need for a challenge, jumping jacks, in and out are fun too. Find something that works. I'm gonna stick to simple because I don't know if I have all that in me today. 15 seconds. I think I did 3 rounds of this, but I won't promise you. Oh yeah, 3. Oh no, I didn't put it down. I don't know. 3, it was 3, 2, and 1, good. 3 of these, okay, 3 sets. Come down to that plank. We're gonna either stay low with the knees at the floor or high plank here. Lift up, kick that back, squeeze the back of your arm. No swinging. A little row to tricep kick back. That's it. Some of us may not be at this point. It's okay, come down to those knees. Work the triceps. Good. I have my feet a little bit wider for some stability. It's a lot of core. So I said, maybe you don't want to use your core. We've done so much core. So if this is bothering you, come down to your knees. If your core's had enough, please don't overdo it. Don't get to that point of fatigue where you hurt yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Find that jump rope. We're right into it. No rest. We're gonna stay elevated. We're gonna keep moving. All right, here we go. You got it. So yes, again, on those planks, if that stomach, if your core muscles have had it, please go to your knees, protect yourself. We've worked enough core. Some of us had what we needed for today. We were challenged in it. We did it, we're done with it. Go with tricep kickbacks. I'm not trying to give you an easy way out, I'm just trying to keep you safe. You know your limits. You know you have to do you. I have to trust that you'll push yourself when you need to be pushed, and you're gonna back down when you need to back down. It's part of it, it's part of learning that, listening to your body. Knowing when you're giving up, when you shouldn't be, and when you should be. There is a difference. Pay attention. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, plank kick back. And you've seen me on here, I've had my days too. I've had my days. Here we go, kick it back, squeeze the back of that arm. Less is more here. You don't wanna swing. You don't wanna swing. You wanna extend. You wanna lift. You wanna extend. Good. There are just some days, some things. We're all starting from a different place. We're all on our different roads to good health. How we get there is going to be different for all of us, even if you're following this challenge. This is a template. This is here to mix it up. Make sure we hit our muscle groups. Make sure you have good form, you know what you're doing, you learn something. But we have to modify. We have to find our own road, our own way. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to your jump rope. Here we go. If you want to bump that heart rate up, I suggest high knees. If you can do it, high knees. I think I'm going to go for a little bit here, see what I can do. Before it's too much or before the rope and I become enemies. We'll see. Good, heart rate's elevating. Some of us need it. If you're in training for a triathlon, you may be there. Or you may be so tired from your training that you just need the little jump here, push up. Okay. Again, depends on your day, depends on your week, your rest, how you fuel. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That did it for me. That got me right up there where I wanted to be. Here we go. Kickbacks. If you're tired and you cannot, for some reason, right now, roll that belly button in. Mine's going, mine's there, but it's hard. I have to really, really focus. Bring it to your knees. Don't hurt yourself. My goal is to keep you going daily. Good. Squeeze the back of those arms. Good kickback. Good. Try to lift that elbow up pretty high for that kickback. You'll get more range than if you just bring it down here. If I just go low, I don't have much extension. But if I bring it up high, I can extend more. I can call in more muscles there, more triceps. Woo. Good. It's a minute-long plank. That's why. Just drop down when you need to. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was a wrap. Woo. Let's go ahead. Grab a sip of water for me. I'm gonna bring that heart rate down just a bit. I don't know about you, but for a, what is this, about a 45-minute, I think, workout, that ticked by quick, very quick, almost too quick. I'm like, let's just do some more. I'm kidding, we won't. All right, whew. Let's breathe, in and out. Do some stretches here in the shoulder, back, stretch out that chest. Probably should do our hips. Gosh, what didn't we touch on today? Calves, I mean, it was all there. All right, inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. I think I said about 4 minutes up for cool down. We'll hurry in. We'll go to 3, not my favorite number, but we'll go to 3. And one more, but I know it's somebody's favorite number out there, so you're welcome. And out. Good job. Let's bring that left arm across the shoulder, or across the chest, shoulders down. Did some yoga Saturday morning. My favorite instructor, and we, shout out to Terry there. Let's go ahead, she had us do some different things. I love it. I always learn some good stretches. Good, let's bring that left arm across and down here. Breathe, shoulder down. We're gonna do a few head rolls, a little ear to shoulder as well here today, okay? So bring this down. Let's go ahead and roll right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, and around to right. Good, give me another one. Good, I want you to bring your right hand on your left ear to right shoulder, a little pressure here. Feel that stretch. Good, come on up. Left hand to right ear to left shoulder. If you need more of a stretch, bring that arm behind here, get a little more stretch. Good, come back up. All right, let's come down to the ground. Let's get a chest in real quick too, but we'll do it from the floor here. Let's go ahead and come down, arms out wide. We're gonna bring that left leg or right leg behind, rotating into the left shoulder and chest. If you want, you can bring this arm up to the top, open up wide. One of my favorites here. You can even set that head down if you want. Good, other side, same thing. Keep my face down, rotate open, lift the arm. Always raise my head. There we go. Breathe through it. Relax into it, let it go. Don't go too far. Good, back to the center. Let's get those lats as well. We're gonna come up here onto your knees, hands out in front. Push your hips back into child's pose. And I want you to walk your hands as far over as they'll go. Bring that left hand on top of the right. Reach here. You should feel that in the lat, down through the obliques, all the way down. Sink into it. There's my timer for 45 minutes. I'll let you go, but let's follow. We didn't get to much stretching here. Let's follow it over to the left side. I will be coming out for videos on stuff you can do. Right hand on top of left. Stretch it out here. Oh boy. This side is tighter than the other. Not usually the case, but anyways, I'll be coming up with little videos on foam rolling and stretching and activation. I do have some on our Facebook, but I'll be coming out with some more formal and a little technique that I've been using that's a little different. So you can always use those before your workout, and after you can go to those and click. And maybe I'll keep those in the videos, those links all time, so you can always click on one before you start, focus on something that needs to be focused on, and then get started. That would be really cool, right? All right, my kids would probably be mortified that I said that. Cool, but all right, we're gonna stop there. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to keep it 45 minutes. I went a little bit longer. You might notice some of these are a little longer this week. We did short bouts last week. That was okay. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit again. Hopefully you have time. Thank you again for joining me on day 31. I'm looking forward to 32. We have some good comments out there that I'm gonna respond to. Be patient with me. I usually get to them a day later or so, but I will get to your comments and I really do appreciate them. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you on day 32. I believe we're going to be doing a lot of leg stuff. We did more upper body today, a lot more leg for those cyclists out there and anybody who just needs lower body strength. All right, see you then. Bye-bye.